Gentlemen, it is finally time to get the show back on the digital road. Opening weekend is now finally upon us, and we have got a delightful game to get things going. The LA Thieves gone up against Minnesota Rocker, and we're here in this virtual set. Look, Atlanta's
in the game mode. It is still not going to be easy to take them down because of the different looks that they can show.
Different looks in the theme so far of the league as we roll now into our first match, and it's a Garrison hardpoint, looking a lot like League Play right now. Whole load of Gary, baby. But we are excited to finally get the 2021 season off to a rip-roaring start. Thieves versus Rocker. Chance, I am immeasurably excited seeing how this one goes down, and already we're off to the races. Rocker finding themselves the early time, and it's going to be a nice string of kills there from the Thieves to get themselves back in a position.
And that looked to be about the cleanest opening break you could possibly have. We go on board, and it is basically four down, and the full setup is going to be in. TJ and Kenny, you see they got the coverage over top of each other, and this is already just fantastic time for them to get. Slasher, by the way, 74U, he's got at least in the back pocket, so he's going to be well equipped for any gunfight. Yes, he does get taken down. You can already see nice little bit of time getting developed, still getting the kills from inside of the hard point, and this is the exact start the Thieves needed to have, man. They gotta get that ball rolling, gotta make sure you get off to a hot start, and again, just make sure you set the tone for the rest of the year. Nice little 30-point lead they've been able to build.
Yep, onto the rotation now, and it's going to be Tem trying to find his way in first. Major Maniac unable to make those rotations there through the bottom of the crates area. Up on board with Slasher, 5-2 overall. That PIP showing you the radar truck. That's where the next hard point will be. And already Kenny, Tem lining up the kill feeds. They've got themselves solo control. The time's now going their way. It falls to Slasher now. Try to stop these players coming in through mid. Now off spawn. TJ from up higher from that top green position. There's a bit of an exchange of gunfight. And so far, Rocker able to buy themselves some space now in the middle of the map. Over to Tem. Over on the hard point. Accuracy rips him off the top of the heady. It's going to be to TJ now. And I will say, Rocker, the break looks good. But here comes the next wave of Thieves.
Oh my God, you talk about the team kills coming through, and then I think the trophy system that Accuracy tried to get it out ended up killing himself because of it. So I was gonna say, just by themselves, they had a very nice job to actually break through. Then unfortunate the way it ends up playing out. The team kill is gonna be a bit of a detriment, and you can see that resulting in the score. It's gonna be an 80-point game going into new. And now if you're the Thieves, Temp's the man leading this charge. If they're able to break through on this hill, it might just turn into a spiraling effect for the game, but Temp gets taken down, Kenny as well. That means at least that first push gonna be stuffed for the side of the Rocker, finally able to get some points on board. But of course, Slasher in the back being sneaky. He's got that 1v1 against Accuracy, and Slasher wins it, at least for the moment, making sure he can block those spawns for his team. And you can see it result in Thieves getting right back inside.
Well, it looks good, but I wonder how good it sounds. I think it's now time we're going to an Astro Gaming listen in, the Los Angeles Thieves.
I can help you take it. Give me a second. I'll get it.
I push out caution here.
You can see left side.
One more.
Deep
nado.
Yo, one's going deep on Fox. In top green, major.
Gotta come major.
Hey, top green.
And one's gonna be on new.
One not P2.
One's on new.
Green. Nice. On new green. Now we green.
I have right.
You're on P2 right now. You're right corner.
Oh,
one shot.
You in the top five.
Play for the guy green. Don't really top green.
One shot. Back boss, one shot.
Green.
Back boss major was weak.
I don't see him. He's nading
More
me.
bro. You on me, bro.
I'm not sure.
You press the two there.
You.
One
I reply. One shot casters. Literally bullet casters. Can I do it?
There's absolute in the mid in this mid corner right here. Can you nade it?
I got nade it.
Red casters.
Top green.
One shot out.
Okay. Guys, left side mid. I'm one shot.
Get kills. We
Yep.
spawn on a pinch.
That's it. I'm
Both of you
both.
guys play right.
Top green. One shot mid.
You get kills with spawn bots.
I'm in top green.
One's Rose.
Top green.
Nice.
And in red corner right here. In this corner.
That's one shot.
Thieves looking very strong thus far in the hard point. A nice couple of kills there from Kenny, trying to keep Rocker in and out of the point. Back over to Slasher now, in full control of that hard point for the remaining 10 seconds. You can see rotations already going down. Attach on a bit of a tear right now at 13-6 overall. Again, that next hard point about to pop wide open. This is the last one of the set. It's going to be still attached from up high, finding these great kills on these members of the Thieves down low. Fresh mag into the 74U and back off to the races he goes. And again, No one in the hard point just yet. We're still teetering for control right now, and it is actually going to be accuracy on that minimap. Top left-hand side, trying to keep the thieves in their spawn. Major Maniac now can't quite get involved, and with that, you've lost all the high ground right now for Rocker. So they are going to be fighting from downstairs. Priest is in a world of trouble. Can accuracy retain any semblance of the control here? Keep the time ticking.
Well, you actually see the problem that Temp is causing. Accuracy is just so focused on green because of the spot that Temp gets inside of, and that is just beautiful play. Not over-channeling, Temp taking his time, because they were getting spawn trapped, right? Like, Accuracy was able to get a couple kills in the back, but just because Temp gets that clearance over towards green, you're able to flip those spawns, keep the rocker outside of the hill. And frankly, I mean, how much, 20 seconds on this hill in total was actually captured by either team. Just a ton of either contest or no time at all coming through. Of course, that results in effectively the back 50-50 stalemate. You got the thieves spawning out once again, but that's actually going to help pinch the rocker in. With TJ back in the spot, saw this right off the rip inside the hill. Wins the big gunfight with the 74U as well. Thieves right back in the wheelhouse. This was the hill where they were the most comfortable.
They're looking very, very strong right now. It's going to be an interesting rotation. You see, we're worrying about that number 6 of the minimap attached. Just keeping an eye on the flank, but for now, you have to win the fight up front. Through the pipes come a few of them. Major Maniac gets the first kill. Kenny now up next. Priester wins his gunfight as well, so Kenny fights himself too. Is there a third to be had? No, Major Maniac's going to get him good and proper. Over to attach once again. Oh my word, he's finding 2 here right off the rip. 21 kills overall, 7 deaths. A man's on a 4 spree, and with 20 seconds left, it looks like he will be going for the rotation. We do have a decent amount of control right now for Rocker. The ability to take the lead in this map chance for the first time has been entirely the Thieves' game so far. Right off the rip, though, Attach still making the run happen. 5 in a row before going down. 22 overall. Major Maniac now on a 5 spree. And the cold north of Minnesota is starting to heat up.
And I love the patience coming out at play as well. Attach waited for his team for 15, 20 seconds while he was top green before he made a move at all. And again, the smart plays go a long way because that is a long setup for one. Accuracy to be in the back. He's able to pick up 3. He's got your bricks control, but you get that early control over towards that radar truck. And this is a hill that is incredibly difficult to break if you don't make things spicy. Keep in mind, accuracy in the back just now got taken down by TJ. He did a fantastic job, and you see sort of that staggered setup. You finally get past accuracy, then you got to deal with Major Maniac. You think you're trying to work towards the radar truck? Well, the rotation is in, and this is looking like it's going to be a very clean and pretty full 60. This time decides he wants to fly out an ego trial outside of green, but he's being nice and patient. You can see the rotation coming in. Right now, Thieves is making sure that they are very delicate, making sure they keep that right side of the map spawns, making sure they can get the setup on this new hill. See if they can respond with a full 60 of themselves. Right now, all of the rockers going through green.
And so we can slow him down, finds 1. No more to be had there. Lovely work nonetheless. It's going to fall to Kenny now on the warehouse side of the map, top right-hand side, just to watch the center of the map, make sure that no members of Rocker make their way through. But already, accuracy making his way forward. Kenny now on your screen, holding down the right flank. Lovely shots into the second. Major Maniac tagged up. Not quite enough to get the kill, though. The Slasher finds himself too. The defense will hold. Thieves still holding the line, and they're going to slow down Rocker now for quite some time. Again, Kenny trying to be a nuisance to the backside. TJ making his way forward now outside of tools, getting the work done. Temps watching the rear, and so far, a wonderful setup to get the Thieves back into this one and retake the lead.
And right now, I imagine Kenny, well, number 1 and number 2 on the right side of the minimap, gonna start to try to push up and potentially give up these back spawns in the final few moments, but looks like Attach, again, the main slayer for the team right now, not able to get that second kill, and that was effectively a full 60 seconds to get the Thieves the lead once again. Very back and forth game we have so far. Now, of course, on the whole, you see Priesta very concerned about this vents room. Kenny's already been able to slip through just a little bit, but that's where all the
ダリソ
pressure
って4と3が一番硬いらしいね、ポイント。ポイントとして、ポイントとしてっていうか、
TJ inside the hill, and Priesta, frankly, just needs to find
や
a
すいっ
moment
ていう
to
か、
attack. Finally able to swing over.
固めやすい
He's
か。
under Sky Tank. 2 nice kills from him. He's got his teammates potentially going to be looking over him from top green.
Nice bit of time purchased there, nice bit of space garnered on the map, but with 35 remaining on this hard point, that old Sky Tank's going to be the play. Attach trying to find something here. Finds himself a TJ out and about. Major Maniac putting that assault rifle to good work. And the XM4, the staple right now for many assault rifle players. Accuracy now on your screen. Hard point.
いや、1ポ側がいろいろできるのが強いよね、4ポは。4ポも3ポか。3ポはどちらもいろいろできるから、ライン上げたり、
Next rotation
こ
on
ん
the
なに
way.
上げたりできるから
Side of the map looks to be
良さそうだ
Rocker
けど
territory. TJ's got a thing or two to say about that. Will go down, and it's over to Temp now, trying to find his way forward. Major Maniac's gonna be up next. Temp slips the net. For how long will he be able to stay alive? This is a big catch if they can take care of it. But for Rocker now, it's hold this position, keep these kills coming, and TJ once again writing off spawn, a nightmare on Garrison.
And this is quite the balance as well, because you can see the split spawns coming in. They gave up those back spawns, but Priest is
昨
still
日やってて思ったんだけどな、やっぱり奥脇の方が有利なのか
While those
な。
gunfights are going on, you got TJ trying to
一
set
応
up for the spawn
その
kill.
一歩の方の
This
脇
is
だ
a
と
hill that
さ
can be very
結
difficult
局
to
レンガ取るの
balance with the
むずくない
timing of when you want to spawn them in the back. For the moment, the Rocker taking advantage of that fact.
レンガ取んない
It's
守り
making
方すんな
things
らいいけ
messy.
ど
Have a little bit of light
現状無理
control
だ
as
から
well.
な
The Slasher hanging out inside the hill. There you go. The lights kills coming through. Accuracy able to pick up two big ones. And this time, once again, this is a hill where not a ton of time has been given to either team on it. But as things
いつ
stand,
買いに行かねえべきか
40
な
points.
すると
They will
4
take away game number one, but the Rocker not very far behind at all.
4有利取れた時に
Sort of set up over towards New. Well, TJ
難しいよな
back in his home in that
ていう
first
か
hard point, and he's the lone
ス
man
キープしなが
there.
ら
The
下がっていく
Rocker
の絶対難しいから
potentially a little bit of spawn trap here.
This is what you're worried about now. Rocker basically got them covered. It's going to be a two-positioned pinch, but no, TJ's going to win one gunfight. Back over towards Kenny, who has not lost a gunfight in quite some time. Priester got involved there. Over to Slasher. Priester continues the run, and it's an open hard point. It's anyone's game right now. If they can get on board here and start picking up some time, it's going to be Major Maniac on the counter-offensive. TJ in his spot finds himself 1 or 2 before going down, and oh no, the trophies there is going to take care of Major Maniac. Very unfortunate. Slasher wins another big 1v1. Kenny wins his as well, and the Thieves, they're getting it done by themselves. Over to Priester now, trying to make the entry kills. Can't quite get it done. From the bottom of the catwalk stairs, the final 10 seconds now. Can it go the way of the LA Thieves? Can they get themselves their first win here in the CDL of a map? And Accuracy's doing everything he can to try to stop it. The final 5 seconds now as Temp goes down. An open hard point for the time being, but once again, rotations. We have Thieves in position for the win. Can they hold the line and pick up those final 5 seconds? That's all they need to do. Major Maniac tries to get involved. It's not going to be enough. And the LA Thieves, welcome to the COD League. The first map on the board.
いてて
Back in the thick of it again. They need to set
同点段階で人数削ってるから
They did exactly that. And
最初の
frankly,
20秒
right from the
乗れてみ
opening
たいな
break, I mean,
試合
they
展
went
開
up
多い
what 80, 90 points to I
試合
think
展開
5 to
展開が多かった気がするマイアミサーチか次
It is. They're always stand out. You know, they're the darkest horse in the meanest seas. Chance.
いや広告いらんね
真っ最中こいつマジで仕事できなくてさ仕立て役の俺に当然居場所なんてないそう思っていたが
I've waffled long enough. Let's go to Miami.
in Miami.
YouTube
It's a
Premium
great place
登録しない
maybe
と
to learn, but even just to touch on what you were talking about for the power rankings, like it's just a dogfight. There is no answer. No one knows. Like, are the Thieves a top 4 team right now? Are the Rocker a top 4? Are they top 3, higher, lower? Like, there's so much we have to learn and develop. Of course, there's a
Oh.
lot of Call of Duty left to be
そんなところに投げるポイントフラグあるんだ
1-0 up on the series. You
Ah,
talk
Temp
about
死んだ
piano
わ
control. Early aggression from Temp. That trap was set, attached, sitting on the steps and waiting. Able to get that first blood.
Great nade. Kenny. Actually, beat back. Kenny's nade as well. The double nade there. TJ managed to coordinate that one. Priester with the bomb now. And I mean, this has been a fast round. This is a 2 versus 3 situation. LA Thieves on defense. It's going to be lone TJ trying to take care of the B-bomb site, and a lone Slasher over towards A. Now, Slasher's position could be huge if he holds
Kenny
that
どこで死
line
んだ
for long enough. But Major Maniac now making his way towards A. And this is slow. Going to take care of the B-bomb site. Priester with the bomb now.
That trap was set, attached, sitting on the steps and waiting. Able to get that first blood.
Great nade. Kenny. Actually,
Ah.
beat back. Kenny's nade as well.
二人
The
と
double
思わ
nade
なかっ
there.
た
TJ
のか
managed to coordinate that one. Priester with the bomb now. And I mean, this has been a fast round. This is a 2 versus 3 situation. LA Thieves on defense. It's going to be lone TJ trying to take care of the B-bomb site, and a lone Slasher over towards A. Now, Slasher's position could be huge if he holds that line for long enough. Got Major Maniac now making his way over towards A. And this is slow. Opening flurry of activity is now starting to quiet out, and there's damage now being dealt. Slasher's trying to get involved in this fight. It's going to be a straight-up 1v1 in the middle of the street. Major Maniac versus Slasher now. And that's a huge win from the Major.
Ah,
TJ
2番
now
やる前に
left
始める
alone. 1 versus 2 now. an opportunity to get the bomb down. They know they gave the site up, so TJ's going to have to make his way back over. And a chance with just about 20 seconds to get it done. TJ now on the 1v2.
なんか引用リツイート来た。マイナンバーカード作りに行って。何してんねん。これさ、もうこうやって設置された時点でだいぶきついよな、マジで。いや、うますぎでしょ、ブリスター。おうまい。
Nothing to work with. Clinical work from the rocker, no egos involved. They say, hey, we got the positioning bomb down. As long as we don't die, we are big chillin'. Just putting in efficient work. And again, TJ,
あの程度のスライディングのあれじゃさ、死なないんだね。
clutch factor always gonna be present. Rocker just making sure they keep that gameplay nice and smart.
帰ります。帰ってきてください。熱量さんがリツイートしたからさ、なんかちょっと1増えたんけど。なんかガリソンサーチとかについて語ってる。マイアミサーチはね、まだわかんないかな。ちょっとわかんないけど、マップ構成的に殺せるって結構強いんだけど、5番ここの開け出し次第だよね。だから。
This is a devastating thing. If you take the time to go to A and you get blooded and you don't even get the bomb down, I mean, just look at the map presence and control that they really just don't have. It's going to be very difficult to get to the A site. You try to cross through the middle of the map, you're going to get spotted. You try to cross through the beach, you're going to get spotted. Someone just needs to step up and make the play to find a pick. TJ attempting to
絶対さ、ここ手台したらセンター動いてあげたいけどさ、センタークリアリング箇所多すぎて無理よな。だから俺さ、こういうビポの方からさ、プッシュしてんだけど。
Temp's still managing to get that bomb forward. Accuracy's got shots on him, but he has made his way towards the front of that beach. He's made it up the beachhead, attached now on the flank. There's going to be Slasher. He's about as good as.
マイアンバカ打ちに行ったから結構取られた感あった。あった。俺のファーストブラッドス見た5だって、9ラウンドで。すごいよね。これは無理だね。
And really just the first blood coming in from accuracy as well. It's a theme of this map.
やばいやろ。 設置してもさ、設置後がやばいからさ。ユガ最強だ。まあ、ホテル2回最強だから。あ、なるほど。そっからグレ投げるとね。あれか、さっきの。お、すごいね。なるほど、そんなポジションが。ホテル2回さ、こうやって最速でいくとさ、こっち側が階段入る前にやるんだけどさ、クロス配れるから無理だよね。ここやりに行くっていうやつがいたら。ちょっと待って、何死んだ
？Slasher doing the same thing accuracy did. There's a lot of control of the map, a lot of information, and there's the first blood. Deja vu all over again coming through.
アキラ氏のタイミングと合ってなかったね、今。
Well, they're going to do what they can. On board now with Kenny, who's sitting towards the B-bomb site, but A is certainly where the love is. The bomb is down just on the outskirts of that A-bomb site, so we're going to have to see Rocket not only take the covering fire now from
あのグレーマジでいいと思う。
cover the bomb. Go for the play there. Thieves well spread out across the map. Perfect coverage. Nice shots from TJ at range with the XM4. Now it becomes the 3 versus 1. First blood reigns supreme. Kenny's now on the hunt. Making his way downtown. Major Maniac's in a lot of trouble. It's 25 left on the clock.
マイアミは俺は攻撃マップだと思うんだけど。
Thieves stop the bleeding. 2 to 1.
You can hear the piano getting played in the background as well.
少なくともガリソンよりはアタック有利だと思う。
The difficulty of trying to push to this site. You have this angle from TJ again, just all the way in Narnia, effectively in the back of the map that you can hold those angles.
できることが多いのと、全部みんな無理だから。
You got to be concerned with guys on the bushes getting the picks on the cross as well. And effectively, if you're not running a snipe, you're just hoping for
で、そ
decent
の未来
timing.
なんだっけ、B 防衛は別にクロス組むけど、A 防衛ってさ、深いところまで行かないとクロス組むの難しいからっていうのと、設置自体止めづらいから、A は。Priest in the back alley, and you see attached underneath the bomb. 2 players trying to hold the line.
Jump peek there. Dash is watching the close push now from Garage, but there's not going to be many players there for a moment, but still, patience will pay off. Any from
結構さ、このタイミングでこっち行くの結構危ないと思うんだけど
and
ね。
then on can come through the bottom of piano and ruin this lovely song
あ
they're
でも
putting together.
死なねえのか。
Flash's battle now against Major Maniac, something we may see quite a lot of in this series.
すげえところで戦いをかけて。
Trying to watch the backside of the map, trying to make sure the hotel's squeaky clean. I'm not talking just about being sanitized. TJ now making his way through the garage. Major Maniac has managed to make his way out, and that's going to be a big kill. Opening Gambit now is underway in Slasher. He goes down as well, and blink and you'll miss it. It's a 1 versus 3. It's over. Rocker
プリスタで死んだ今。
has managed to make his way out, and that's going to be a big kill.
プリスタって。
Opening Gambit
あ
now is underway in Slasher. He goes down as well, and blink and you'll miss it. It's a 1 versus 3. It's over.
TJ がアタッチやリンテだから何もできなかったの。
Bang that was.
ダラスとフロリダも確かマイアミサーチ。マジ
Really understand how wrong
いや
that was.
いいけどさ、マイアミサーチ。
I mean, I think it was Priest who was able to get 2.
モスカーよりは面白いわ。
Basically, there is a ton of
モスカーハー
pressure
パー面
on
白い
this
けど
young
サーチは
man.
クソなんよ
Actually,
な。
he's able to pick up 3 along the way. But if you have, what was it? I believe attached sitting underneath the steps, and he's just watching the close cross 40.
いやでもマイアミね、形見るだけでサーチ人気だろうなってなるよな。
Pick up the flank, but that means if they're able to get out top piano or flood through garage,
攻めも守りもやれること多いもん。
be able to hold that line. But Priesta doing it like an expert. 6-1 to his name.
いやでもね、ここだけはいらないと思う。このホテル2階からのこっちへのピーク。これはマジで邪魔だと思う。
Tracking him just the whole way around and around nice and secure, but 3-1 lead for the moment. You see Rocker again trying to go back towards this A site. Maybe a little bit of pressure over towards garage. Maybe try to make a little bit of noise. See if you can bait out a bit of a rotation.
Mind games here on Miami.
これあれじゃない、うちがやってる攻めと結構似てるよね。
Just under
うち
a
2人
minute
で
of the
こう
game
いっ
now.
て、削れそうなところ削ってっ
Worried
て、
about him in the
で、A は
keys to victory, a
よく
real
聞くみたい
thorn
な。
in the side of the LA Thieves, and so far so good. Slasher versus accuracy. Assault rifles going toe to toe at great distance there, both in the running Krigs.
俺が見るだけの配信は需要ないよだって。
By the catamaran.
ノード的解説ができないから。
Bomb gone down. So finally, we're going to see some action. Attach managed to sneak through. Great shots.
ま
Unbelievable.
お強っこの船の位置強いんだろうな。ちょっと待って。
Bomb gone down. So finally, we're going to see some
あー、な
action.
るほど。
Attach managed to sneak through. Great shots from accuracy at range. Unbelievable to get the second as well. The first and second
あー、
bloods
なる
here.
ほど。
This position as well, absolutely prime to take care of the players on the way towards the A-bomb site. TJ making his way forward, cut down.
ロッカー強いね、
And
サー
it's
チ。
all down to attempt in a 1 versus 3, 25 seconds on the clock. Chance, I'm going to call it here, mate. I think it's done. I think it's done.
Done and dusted. And again, you could even
あの
see
船が
the
強いな、マジ
intensity,
で。
just how difficult it is. He knows that he has to be worried about driveway, but before that, I mean, just straight up laser beams coming in
Oh.
from accuracy. Wins both the one-on-ones there, and that is just a guaranteed round win.
これがあるからクリーク6強いよな、マジで。
Even if Attach dies off the bomb, if he gets naded out, tagged up, whatever it's going to be, even in a 3v4 after the bomb is planted, you can still get a strong hold. That's not necessary if accuracy is getting those picks as well. So, job well done. Comfortable search and destroy so far, it seems like, for the Rocker. As the Thieves, well, I mean, they've gone to A once, gotten stuff, gone to B twice, gotten stuff both times.
LAC 物のメイン AR ってスラッシャーかな。
This is actually a
なんかスラッシャーってフレックスのイメージあるから。
towards the beach, or at least they've stacked the pressure sort of high. Major Maniac, though. He might be here just
メジャーマニアか。ああ、そこ
completely
で死んだのか。
unannounced. Not sure if they know about his positioning.
This could be another Major Maniac 200 IQ play. He just may have put himself right in the sweet spot. I'm just going to check slowly. Major Maniac could find something special here.
こうなった時点でさ、ボイ結構きつくない
Run towards the beach. That could well be it. Accuracy once again. Don't challenge him. Don't
なんかアキラシ
don't do
強
it.
くない
You know he's going to kill you. Don't do it. He's disgusting right now. Disgusting. We do lose Major Maniac in the process. Now it's a good old-fashioned 2v2. Accuracy once again from up high. I mean, the dude is mounted. I didn't know you could do that in Cold War. I didn't know that was possible. And he ain't missing. Nice dodge on the nade as well. Temps managed to make his way on the bomb site. Still 2v1 situation. You know
なんか
full
防衛さ、なんかこっちで B の方でフリーキル取られる分にはいいけど A の方でフリーキル取られた瞬間終わると思うんだよな。
He does it again.
勝ったけど
Lamar is unbelievable right
なんで
now.
勝ったちょっと待って。
Oh, he's gonna kill you. That could find something special here. If those players decide to
3v4 でしょってこれ。
run towards the beach,
何 3v4 か。
that could well be it. Accuracy once again. Don't challenge him.
これは、
Don't do it.
こ
You
れ
know
車
he's
線
gonna
管理
kill
見せて
you.
る気がす
Don't
る。
do it.
けど
He's
ピークして
disgusting
ないと
right
思って
now.
走ったから、
Disgusting.
走ってあれってことか。プリスター。
We do lose Major Maniac.
あ、そういうこと
process, and now it's a good old-fashioned 2v2 accuracy once again from up high. I mean, the dude is mounted. I didn't know you could do that in Cold War. I didn't know that was possible, and he ain't missing. Nice dodge on the nade as well. Temps managed to make his way onto the bomb site. Still 2v1 situation. You know full well you are in a bad spot. The park is wide open, and up high though versus accuracy. No, he does it again. Lamar is unbelievable right now. It's 5-1. This is map point. Sheesh.
アキラ氏にやれすぎ感はあるよね。
Best play, he doesn't even get it. And it's always cruel when accuracy
同
goes
じところで何枚もらった。
all the
同じ
most
ところっつっ
important
た。
kills. Nope, just the first blood coming from TJ, but I mean accuracy right now, just having a grand old time on a 5 spree, 7 kills.
A の
to his
建物の
name.
ところで全員死
And
んで
it's
るか
not
ら。
like there's any sort of like electric plays coming out to get this like 5-1 win. It's all just very clean cut gameplay, good positioning, and just making sure whether it's Priesta or
いや多分
accuracy.
プリスタだっけの位置分かった瞬間に
Piano control of Temp goes
Akira
into the
しやりに行
rush.
ったん
There's
だけ
going
ど
to be a
みたいな
lot
や
of
つじゃない
gunfire here.
落ちろ
Kenny though was able to pick up 2 just to make sure things get organized around. So finally the Thieves was
でも
some
こういう
sort
なん
of
かホテル2階みたいな
advantage. Maniac in the middle of the map. He's
なん
trying
て
to
いうん
get
だろ
away with his life.
う
He's
強
going to get
強固
hunted
で
down.
めっちゃ耐えるみたいな
Finally, the Thieves
やつは
finally
結構個人に求められるよな。
round win. Accuracy though for the 1v1.
Oh my god. I was gonna say, what did he just try to punch at? I mean, he was feeling something behind him. I mean, that was vicious crossfire. Brutal teamwork from the LA Thieves. Able to make a load of damage early on. A huge 2p from Kenny there on top piano.
Oh.
Dishing out shots.
そう。
Great way to keep this going. Now you need to see a bit of a momentum swing for the LA Thieves, because this is still map point for Minnesota Rocker to tie up the series. But you've just got to do something about accuracy. Priest is
あれされたらしょうがないよなでも。
accuracy at range is just unstoppable right now. You bet he's going straight back to A. It's going to be a 3-man push in towards B on the defense. And Thieves are going back for it. They're like, how many more times can he keep gunning us from top visitor center? Honestly, I think the answer is a lot more. Watching the cross, this is great awareness from Rocker. They might just be able to read this whole play from Thieves.
Yeah, no, accuracy that key man up top. I think he saw that player.
こういうなんだっけ今の LA シブスの攻めするならね、俺の考えだとこっちはね結構バレていいと思う。こういうあれだった構成だったらで2と3がねシフト買った方がシフト買ってく方がメインとして強そうだね。
Clean shots coming into back Kenny down.
こんばんは初見です。こんばんは。初見ではないし、こんばんはでもないでしょ。
It is a massive advantage right now that the Thieves are able to get.
This is Operation Overlord and accuracy. He's slipped past.
結構このテンプの設置怖いけどね。
No idea. He's around him somewhere. There's noise. There's comms. Temp finds the first kill from inside visitors. Gets number 2 as well.
怖いけど、や
It's a bit of a
っ
shuffle.
ぱ
The members of Rocket
設置後ここまで上がるの絶対強いよな。見ないもん。
Now looking for one more and it's Priester trying to make his way across the street on towards South Beach, but no. He's been told he can't go there because of some kind of quarantine restrictions in place by the LA Thieves. A great round. Another one back to
A と B どっちの方が攻め通るかって言われたら A でしょうでも。
Very aggressive rounds.
みんな B 行くよね。
Obviously the A push it does take a bit of time to set up, but I mean Temp basically just runs straight in. You have Kenny.
なんか B メインで考えるのさ、なんかちょっとバカらしくなってきたんだよね最近。だって A の方がさ取得率高いじゃん。うちのチームもそうだけど。B メインであれ B メインで A に振ってるから高いのかもしれないけどさ。どっちかというと B の攻めもうちょっと改善した方がいいか。A メインにして A のなんだっけ仮に行くバリエーションと F なんだっけこっちフェイクかけるバリエーションを増やすかみたいな。どっちかの方が良さそう。でもだからいらんってそういうあれの方が良さそう。
Really aggressive. That's where the success is found, and all 4 dudes were running down the middle.
ランド何があった
I'm sure that's a regular occurrence in Miami. It's crazy town.
ライン上げて打っちゃったのかこれ。あっぽいな。
You see on defense, they're just flying straight up the middle of the map. Temp keeping the aggression as the theme. TJ with the first blood. Temp hunting down for the trades. 3v2 early advantage.
さっき戦いどころこっちにしてさ AR で曲げてから今度こっちにしようって判断したのか。
The Tatch does manage to make it over towards the A-bomb site. Oh no, tags up. Oh no. Slasher brings the Krieg to the party. And now accuracy in
もしかしてシーブス飛んだ俺。
possibly able to retrieve the bomb. He still has thieves all around him. This could prove to be sneaky. If he can play this slow
なん
enough,
かこの対応できんならさ35とか関係なさそ
maybe get those defending players away towards the B bomb. But again, for accuracy now with 38 seconds remaining on the clock, he does have to start making a move. His iron boots now in gear. slow machine whirrings. Eyes on temp. Nice shots at range. Beautiful awareness on the slasher.
アキュラシーってあれやんな、ごまだれが好きな選手だよね。
Now it's 4-5. 3 rounds in a row. One more and we're all tied up.
毎回アサルトと間違えるんだよな。
And I will say, beautiful angle right there from Slasher. He actually did spot, I think, just the foot of accuracy crawling away because you saw all the arrows on the minimap turn towards visitors. That means Temp from driveway knows what to pick up. But again, the key of the round, just the aggression. TJ just flies straight through into Piano, gets that first blood, and they hit it from again. Talk about the micro adjustments, different angle.
そんな見る配信じゃないと思うけど。
Garage side, you flood in through the middle street. Of course, Temp was there from follow up as well. Back on offense though. Thieves. 3 in a row. Let's see if they can add some more. By the way, you see the same strat attached doing the TJ thing, and well, Major Maniac was doing the Temp thing. He's already made it to driveway. They have no idea. He finds the cut, looking for the second as well. And the nade might be enough to clean him
さっ
up.
きシブスがやったのと同じようなことを
Playing with his food before the kill
こっちがかば
comes
しつつ
through. Two
7番
big
が上げ
kills
て
for
さっ
him
き
to
は
open up the round.
こうで上がってたけど
The food was going to get a little bit dangerous there, but the air fryer goes out of commission. It's 4v2 now. This is for the map. M's backed on up. Bomb still in hand. Slack. Well, Kenny has some control of the
これされると丁寧にやると時間切れで負けるんよな。
upstairs. He knows he's there. He's been there every round. It's worse than apathy in the
Maybe.
vents on Garrison. You know it. You just know it. Major Maniac now, though, on a slow and steady wrap. And this is a very, very clinical approach from Rocker.
人数差以上になんか取られてる範囲がきつすぎるよな、これ。
Kenny goes down in the end, and that's going to be it. On the 10, 1v4. Make it interesting. Try to bring it home. First kill goes his way. The immediate trades are going to be there. Accuracy's going to find it. Minnesota Rocker. They keep their metal together and they take care of the search. That's the series. All tied up.
Who else but Major Maniac just floods straight up the middle of the map.
例の
Had a little bit
記録
of
入って
help
た AR は
from attach.
カバーラインの方が最前線のラインだと思って打ち合ってたんだろうね。やから負けた。ぽい気がする。
Go four down.
ガリソンコントロールええね。何回見たよ、ほんと。
Horrible feeling, which I have experienced
授業受けてきます。
dozens
いっ
of
てらっしゃい。
times in the past week on this map. If you're coming off spawn and you're taking gunfights,
ガリソンコントロールさ、クソ防衛マップだと思ったけど俺。
it can be absolutely demoralizing. You gotta be very careful on offense. That's the thing about control. You never want to go four down.
Well, things have started pretty quick, and Minnesota Rocker, they managed to get a couple of kills. They're already on the point. You know what, Chance? Let's just do it. Let's get straight into this one. It's now time for an Astro Gaming listen-in with Minnesota Rocker.
どこのチームも B のさ、取得まではいけるんよね。
I don't see it back out.
コントロール。
They break down.
One shot brick.
Green down.
Last got brick, one shot. Oh, he naded me. Oh, he
Last got
dropped
brick,
nade.
TJ.
Yeah, he's on
Might
it.
push you, P-Dog. I don't have you yet.
どっかめっちゃ押してんのこれ。押してるけど多分あんたとしてるっしょ。
Yeah, he's back. Yo, he's back. He's back on.
完全に殺しに来てんもんな。
They go green. They go green. Hit him with the nade green. TJ's green deck.
Big door Kenny. Big door Kenny.
One's green. Probably deck. I'm a stun stack.
Shot
Right
nade.
side
Right side mid.
stack.
Nice.
Stack set. Right side
Top
mid.
green and right side mid.
Two stacks. Two stacks.
No, no, no.
Shots
Hold on.
got mid.
I'm going
Your
green
green
is open. Watch your
Two
green.
mid. Two mid. No, there's two mid.
Oh, okay. I'm on the ground. Do you see anything?
No. I don't see shit yet. Could be Ven or L. I'm
I
looking.
think
One's
he's
vent.
outside of vent right now. Two outside of vent. I got one. One more. In the same spot. B-hop.
Both points now being captured. Chance, decent comms from Rocker, but we're seeing the pace now being
な
set
んだ
by
この試合
the
最初
LAPs.
から B 捨てしてたラウン
And
ドだ
they
っ
get
た。
themselves
ああ
back
ま
two ticks completed at B.
B 捨ては別にいいと思う
One section left
し、
to capture, and you can say goodbye to that one.
でも
Kenny
本
now
当時間稼ぎ程度でいいと思う。時間稼ぎ
Watching
か。
B. Slowed this
ライフ
game
稼ぎ。
right down. This is what you want as the thieves.
多分これはあれだと思う。なんか1分半でやるマップじゃない。
It's the old right hook of doom, puts him on his back. 20 seconds.
B 取らせないんじゃないこれ。
Flash is still reigning supreme over the B site. TJ now making his way forward, and this is a great timing push for LA Thieves to close the round out. You can safely say it's done. A long and difficult journey across the map for Rocker. No one's going to be able to contest. Solid showing here on defense. And I think it's safe to say, Chance, that defense reigns supreme here on Garrison.
このマップな、なんか B 取られてもやりようがあるから嫌だよな。
beneficial long term for the round
の
5.
チケットめっちゃ
I
稼
will
いで、
say
そ
though,
う。
there is an idea from the Rocker that I actually really appreciated. They just stacked up green
So-
off the rip once they had some control and left one guy on the B point. And what that is from the Rocker, instead of saysaying like, hey, we're just gonna get B and go on from
い
there,
やなん
it's
かこ
like,
っちが攻めの時点でさ、
and give up A
そんなね
pressure
局
for
所
a
的に
second.
人数かけられたら
We're gonna attack
無理じゃ
that
ない
point
も
straight away. The Thieves, of course, did a nice job making sure they
う。いや
keep pressure
なん
on
か
that side of the map.
防衛の方からさ、1ポ4人でプッシュしてくるみたいな。1ポ4人はちょっとあれやけど、なんかそういうさ、局所的に取りますみたいな説明されたら無理な気がする。あ、これすごいね。めっちゃ引いてんね。ミネソタロッカー。
bait out some of these players because
これかな。
everyone else on B playing for control.
もう入らないもんねこれ。
It's done with the Diamati in the end. Kills for his teammates now in the back end. That's going to be the first ticket B complete. And man, they've pushed Rocco almost clean out of this one. It's unattached. It's a solo play. Shots are there. Can't get
これ
it
別
done.
に
That's B.
あれロッカーとして美味しい展開ではないよな。B 取られてるし、なんか1番上げられてるし、ヒデまで取られてるし。
Straight onto the point we go.
結構きつくないロッカーこれ。 あでもあれか。エボエメインにしてるから、なんとかなんとかな。
Keeps this part of the map looking real dangerous. Now 1v1 Major Maniac goes down as well.
Sure.
TJ on a 6 spree. That was a wonderful bit of work. And Temp's going to fill his position up immediately. You're trying to keep the members of Rocker now trapped in a position on spawn. I told you to look out for Rocker's spawn traps. I didn't realize the Thieves had them too. And this is looking very, very good for LA Thieves.
エボエ1枚で地震とかできたな。
Accuracy of Major
そう。
Maniac though, winning big gunfights. Still though,
そうなんよね。
Temp is behind enemy line, so there is that constant pressure they have to deal
1枚い
with.
るだけだいぶきついからさ、
On one
変
end,
なかっ
meanwhile,
て。
Accuracy was going for the spawn kills. Everybody's already passed. He might be able to start shooting some of these players in the back. They're just straight up flooding through green right now.
この返された時に攻めがめちゃくちゃきつくなるんだよな。ガリさんって。
Finally, he's going to be jumping up. And well, there's free kill number 1, free kill number 2. Attach is going to be there for it. They were getting spawn killed for quite some time. While they are still down by 2 lives, they have done a
ダイ
very
ヤゲンのが簡単だから割と。
stabilizing, getting
防衛
that
の
green
方は。
control, getting presence over towards
自分の方ってめちゃめちゃ難しい。
Thieves. Well, Slasher the most aggressively pushed out, but no one past that 50-yard line.
Good news for Thieves though. You have a minute to work with still. TJ finding kills. Starting to creep on over to the halfway point of the map. Yeah, number 3 on the mini-map. That's going to be Slasher. Can he get involved in the min-map as well? Accuracy though, and
椅子が上がられたでしょ。
accuracy on
俺さ、こういう、なんつうの、今こういう形だったけどさ、別にハーポ4みたいなさ、こういう形でもいいと思うんだよね。それやっても強いと思う。
The nade doesn't work out, the stuns come through, Kenny's going to find the kill. An open lane now to work with for the LA Thieves, but they've got to go, man. Less than 30 seconds remaining. Time to make the play, time to go forward. TJ, he's on his horse and he is charging in the battle. 2 kills up his name straight away.
途中のシーブスのあれ状態とかめっちゃ良さそうだったんだけど、あれでも無理だもんね。
15 seconds remaining chance. The round could. It's over. It's done. The round is finished.
こっちからポイント入れるにもさ、湧いてくるから難しいしさ、こっちから寄るにもさ、もうそもそもこっちが強いから難しいみたいな。
Can he get the contest? Can he jump on the point in time? No. Dead before he even hit the ground. Minnesota, they tied up 1-1.
And one of the most important factors for that tying it up 1-1 is they were down a lot of lives. They were down by 7 or 8 at one point. Well, they evened that back up and then some. I think they came away with this round with a 1 or 2 life advantage and well accuracy, best play, and well deserved. He was a man that came on the flank for top green when there was 3 players that had come past him. He goes on a 5 spree in that moment. Even after he falls, he comes off respawn.
レベル0はね、でもなんか取った試合があったよな。取った試合はね、割とね、ちょっと高いラインじゃなくてここで打ち合ってた。シレとこのレンガパーツとかそこのラインで打ち合って取ってた。それも結構、2枚残りとかだったかな。
Oh, sneaky, but Major Maniac. Those shots were great. Able to stop the damage there before it could really get out of hand. And Kenny, this is that top green position we're talking about. Very, very strong spot to be in. You can overlook those players making their way into the warehouse. But okay, attach is going to
シブスはあれだね、防衛でも割と一撃どんどんだね。
He opens up the lane, gives his teammates some space to work with. Again,
一撃どんどんっていう
Rocket
か、
are on offensive now. They are trying to make their way towards those
結
zones.
構ライン高めに
Major
守って
Maniac
こうってや
takes
つ
care of
ね。
one on B, so
また
that's
B
it.
も
We're gonna see
割
the
と上げた
members
くない
of
かな。
Rocker now capturing the B point. Dash making his way in towards A. Finds the first. Stun nade will cluster goes out. What a brilliant kill that was. The nade comes through. Temp lands on top of it, and in the end, Kenny's going to get the trade. A nice adaptation there from the Thieves to not let the 2-point capture go down at the same time. Tongue-tied this commentator. Now we go back over to Major Maniac. 2 ticks at B, now complete. And this is a good look. Can they hold the line? Can they get the full capture at B? And whack another minute on the clock.
TJ just all the ego in the world. Nice little
Yeah,
slide.
she was
into the
gunfight,
able to take down 1. State of it though, you got Rocker up 2 lives for the moment. That B point is gonna be secured. Maybe they might be thinking about just trying to flood through green here. Rocker, of course, you see accuracy dancing around, but as soon as he jumps down, that's no longer the play call. It is try to work your way.
スラッシャーの位置さめっちゃ強いなこれ。こことかに立ってさ、ここの右これとかやばい。
nothing here for Tiger. All the pressure in the back and its accuracy, even with the AR. He's the one in the back causing problems. Kenny, though, is able to take him down when in the gunfight against his former teammate. Of course, attached to the lone man. Well, that's a play attempt getting stuffed right there for Rocker. Again, they're trying to take the long way around. It is not easy.
There's a lot of talk about Kenny being one of the finest 4v4 players around, the brain, the aim, you name it. Man is slaying, but Major Maniac is doing a really good job at distance, keeping these members of the LA Thieves on defense out of the action. Trying to slow them down. Nice shot again.
このラインで順ほど率でつけつんってそうだよな。
Major Maniac 4 kills in a row. Make it 5. That's a nice bit of a sprint.
やめてくれ。修理費。自動車保険もね、入ったんだけどね。これ説明をちゃんと受けてない。
Breeze got himself going for now. Over and done though. No one is still able to make it onto the point. All these kills are great. Keeping the life count relatively even. Those are underneath the scoreboards right now. 12 lives remaining for the LA Thieves. Minnesota Rocker currently sitting at 13. Winding up now for another hit on towards the A site, but man, it's hard to get in there. We're going to try for it. Kenny's going to cut down two. TJ finds another one. A chance. What do you know?
めっちゃ強いな、ここ。
And I will say, such a good play call from the Rocker, too. I think they identified that Kenny was the lone man on the site and that everyone else from the Thieves were back towards the light area. So they say, hey, let's just try to flood out as fast as we can.
マイヤマのさ、シーブスの
You see the position Kenny's in.
受ける形良くないよね。
Lose gunfights when that is the head glitch you are holding.
何も見えんやん。
You're basically invisible to the team. So I will give credit to the Rocker.
ずるいやん、それ。
Hyper aware of the situation, making those correct reads. The accuracy, the vocal leader for the team oftentimes. The man that's going to be making those calls, but the gunfights are coming that way for Kenny.
On defense. This is something we will see throughout the year. Garrison Control does seem to play like this now, but again, there's a lot of hope for the stylistic changing of these teams. If they can work out how to win these offensive rounds, things will look very, very different by the time the season finishes. Trophy systems at play now. EJ. I'm going to watch two angles at once. Those players coming out of the light.
こんなの確か LA シブス取るんじゃなかったっけ？
Directly behind him. If he can time it right, all good. There's the contest from accuracy.
わかるの受け付けもちゃんとできる。綺麗なお姉ちゃんってさ、公務員として働かなくない？あんまり。なんか偏見だけど。あんまそういうイメージがない。
Concern was him getting flanked through vents. His teammates had that, so accuracy as soon as his teammates fall, feels the pressure, tries to win the gunfight, but TJ again, it seems like year P1 he's on point. The stick coming through though for Major Maniac. And you just see the Thieves right now, not a ton of map pressure at all. The 2 ticks on B though are certainly nice to have. There's one life advantage, doesn't amount to too much for the moment. Right now Major Maniac, effectively the lone man in the middle of the map. He is getting hunted down but causing problems while this is happening. Getting tagged up from underground, shot in the back, shot in the side, shot from everywhere. By the way, when all said and done, still flooding out green, potentially spawn traps getting set up. Accuracy already moved into that deep green alley. Kenny though aware. Take him down. This is the spawn trap. This is the setup that the Rocker want to have.
They're looking to try to make.
これ言ってさ、やりに行けんのもったいなくない？まあ、かわいるからあれか。
Quite out through the left-hand side of the map. If he's go down, shots are there, not enough to get it done.
あ、これ。
Nice bit of work. Great
こ
awareness.
こ取れるビジョンが見えないんだけど。
19 kills overall for Temp. He's made his way onto the A zone. With that, you've got B being captured at the same time as well. Temp though, playing the advantage. He's got the positional advantage.
これ入ったの気づいてなかったのかな、ブリスさん。
Make sure those reinforcements don't get into
今ピークとしては微妙じゃね。
capturing the A point as well. Kenny and Temp working together very, very well. B's already been secured. This has been an incredible sign of life now from. Make sure those reinforcements don't get in towards A. Meanwhile, you've got B being captured at the same time as well. Temp though, playing the advantage. He's got the positional.
あ、ここで枚数削れた時点でさっさと A 行ったのかこれ。
Make sure those reinforcements don't get in towards A. Meanwhile, his teammates now capturing the A.
テンポがいけるみたいな、あれか、ライン上げてからいけるみたいな方向入れたんかな。
This has been an incredible sign of life now from the Thieves. And here we go, baby. Streaks are coming out as well. The artillery strikes.
くそ早っ。めっちゃゲージ早っ。あ、タッチ間に合わんやん、これ絶対。
And what do you know? The LA Thieves, they get it done 3-1. You blink and you'll miss it, just like that, an offensive round victory. What a huge turnaround from LA.
さっさとレンガパーツ押さえとけばいいんだよな。
So snazzy, man. Again, the balance you have to have.
それはポイントに最速でやるから。モスクワじゃん。テンプが戻ったな、今。うん。キープでも良かったと思うけどね、あれは。
So Rock
何してないよ
they will get
フ
the
リー
first
スだ
time, and it's over to Splasher by statue now.
And Kenny, of course, a standout player. I think it looks a lot like Quavo from years past, just a strange sort of similarities between the players. But I think for those of you that remember Kenny, forced to be reckoned with on the map. Of course, now on Moscow, well, he's the man picking up the rotation kills. He's picking up double kills off the opening break inside the hard point. He's making sure that he keeps the rotation secure. Admittedly, Rocker, well, they have a slightly small lead here on P1, but it might not amount to too much because, again, this is not the money hill on the map. It's the next couple in a row where you really start to rack up that time, and the Thieves have done a spectacular job keeping that control, keeping that map spread, and not giving too much of an opening to start to push through. But now you
アタッチの視点移動さ、なんか俺とめっちゃ似てんだけど。
TJ gets 3 in a row. That was nasty. TJ can't find anymore. The camera kind of caught it funny, but the two players who ran in through apartment, TJ just gunned him down. Straight in we go now to this courtyard. This is a difficult hard point to break for sure. It's a 2-2 split. Making their way through apartments. Two players now making their way through the front side of the, oh boy, the metro. Oh boy, the crossfire now comes through. Major Maniac goes down. All 4 dead for Minnesota Rocker. That's all 4 down. TJ finds himself another multi-kill. And with that, they say, cut the losses, go to the next hard point, set that one up. Do not
モスクワはハーポ2が一番硬いらしい。統計的に。
Kenny, potentially a player to cause some problems. You see, he's already got that elbow control. He is there to watch some of the cuts. Well, Major Maniac, the first person to cross over towards Library, but maybe even from the bad side of things.
ケニーさ、残り30秒の時点でさ、ローテーしてたけど、相手も絶対 AR してくるから、人数待ってたけど、やっぱきつかったか。メジャーマニアック調子だった。あー、それはあると思う。メジャーマニアックなんかプリスタ結構きつそうじゃない？
He just made it look easy. Yeah, try doing that in league play. Just try. Behind. Major Maniac's going to find it. DJ picks him up straight away. That's the importance of trades. Once again, LA back in the driver's seat. Straight back onto the point. However, TJ, wrong part of town, man. He gets cleaned up. Now Kenny's trying to make his way forward. Accuracy finds another in a row. Slash him, takes him down as well. Like a game of ping pong right now. Just back and forth, real fast. Major Maniac trying to keep the pace up. Don't let LA Thieves get set up and get comfortable. They will roll.
このラウンドっていうかこのポイントもさ今こっちから3人でいったから結構簡単にブレイクできた感がある。
Great big long street, wide open, not a lot of cover to work with. We are seeing a bit of a jostle now for position, and Rocker, it's accuracy. He's there first. Oh, and he's dead.
あんなにはいなかったよ、変化。びっくりしたんだけど。
Clinical work right now coming in from the Thieves. You get the break on the Fountain Hill already. You're feeling fantastic. They just pick those players apart.
競合しない方がいいと思う。
They had a hot start on the first hard point and even hotter start here on
やるでしょって。SMG なら分からんけど。
70-point lead. You're just feeling nice and comfortable right now if you're a Thieves fan. TJ inside, Gold win the gunfights with the 74U, and all this hill time for the moment has been
今さ、ここピークしてさ、こっちに飛ばそうとしたんだけどミスったよな。飛ぶんか。
Someone in red. And of course, trying to be that guy. And even still, 20 seconds left on the hill. The only success Rocker have had here is just keeping Thieves off time. They're barely been able to do that. Just a phenomenal set of rotations the first go around for Thieves. Again,
8番どっから来た？
just keeping Thieves off time.
ああ、ウィンドウ入って。あれか、お日さんのカバーしに行ったんか。
That was the other game kill key to victory that we didn't put in. That's what you don't want, the LA Thieves. Major Maniac now on point. The quick contest comes through. There's going to be the shots in behind from 10. Comes straight onto the point. Great awareness, but not enough to get the kills. Briefly gets it done. Here comes an opening now for Rocker. They've got a couple of kills. They're going to make the time work now, but it's
これさ、絶対レーターライン上げるべきじゃないよな、こっち。ピストル出る側は。
And Rocker still in
わ
control.
かんないけど、俺そんな気がする。
Lasher checking the corners, trying to find an easy kill, but I don't
汚しに行ってたんが、開けたら味方がやるマジがある、そう。
Very top of the map. With that, it's still not going to see any more time go in the way of Rocker, but accuracy from behind finds one, no more to be had. Major Maniac will be set up for the next one though, so
あれ？
consolidation prize.
でも一瞬見てなかった、コメント見てた。
Still not going to see any more time go in the way of Rocker, but accuracy from behind finds one, no more to be had. Major Maniac will be set up for the next one though.
まあでも引けなかったかどうせ今のは。
A couple spawn outs coming in now for the Rocker, and this is a big moment. A lot of pressure on Major Maniac to win the gunfights. First one's coming through. The challenge on the
この
second
2枚は
gets
で
the
かい
job
け
done
ど
as well. Even still though, Kenny
さっさと味方がやってくれば
already
ね
in the back, Major
あー
Maniac,
まあ
too
大
many things
これ
to
大丈
check.
夫
He's
かな
gonna get taken down. On this rotation, well, Kenny just being the playmaker, he's able to take down two.
やれないもしか
Well,
し
the
て君
spawns are actually coming on top of him. You see his teammates trying to
危な
flood through mid. Kenny gets dealt with, but he buys his team the time to actually get the pressure inside.
LA こんな強かったっけLA はねなんだっけオープニングマッチがねあれだからシカゴだから相手が悪かった
This is what we wanted to see coming out of the Thieves. Keep the kills up. If you can outslay Rocker.
あれだけ見たらね LA 負けるってなるよ
Your hard points
でも
too much. Kenny still trying to find kills in the middle. 16 and 10. Priester has to hunt him down, but look at the
あの時のオプティック壊れてるから
just to take care of one player. And TJ don't care, man. TJ just charges. And that's what we love to see. Straight air frying these boys. LA Thieves looking dangerous, but Rocker are not out of the woods
まあ
yet.
無理って思ってるよなこれ
Middle side of the map towards the very center of the fountain, where number 8 is right now. That's where the next hard point, well, more or less actually to the left of that. My bad, that's Eski's. There it is, number 5.
今人数フリップしないんだね
That's
今
where
の
the hard point is. Your boy can't read it.
4上がってた気がしたけど
Don't let me drive.
ギリ33だったんかな
Long hair in his face, don't care.
あ今はした
Beard
か
giving him superpowers right now as we are about to see the LA Thieves break 200 points here on Rocker. They're measly 49. I mean, they have got a bit of a climb to do chance.
They're just
正面来ないぞってなって
right now. It is brutal.
こっち寄
Even
ったかみん
TJ
な
just walking through Eskies,
そっちの方が
walking
強い
through
もんな
fountain through the front and winning those gunfights. We saw Temp do it the
おお
first time around, and now while Temp's in the
今のは
back, picking up the two
今のは
pieces like
テンポ
that.
褒めるしかなくね
Kenny inside the hill, he just gets to hang out and rack up the time, but this game feels just well
今だって
past
ロッ
done
カー
and
が
dusted.
リストってるのおかしくなかったじゃん
Trying to flood in the back, but Slasher, Temp, everyone in the feed making their guest appearance. And Tatch gets dealt with, maybe the need to take him off time for just a minute, but all of that effort to strip away maybe just 10 seconds of time. This has just been a ridiculous game.
ようレーター気づいたな
I mean, the life has effectively just been
あでもあれか同窓で相手からレーター来るってこと
They
か
finally get clearance over towards Fountain, and look at the pressure on the rotation. These, they just got the hills surrounded. They got a man on Globe. They got TJ pushed out to the bush. All the help that they could ever want and ever have. And they're looking to put this game down.
やっぱ
and
モスカって
put
結構
this series
SMG があれだキル取れるマップだよな
成功
いややめろってお前マジで
様々な形があります
知らんわ成功
会社で出世することだけが成功
黙るよ
Street Hill.
I mean, our game field keys called it. You got to kill the confidence of the Thieves early on.
SMG がかなり重要なマップだ
First
と思う
off,
けど
was the place to get it done, and now look at them. They are soaring right now. 26 and 13 TJs on another 5 spree. Oh boy, almost gets it done there against Attach. Kenny, he's now just chilling down by the hard point. They're not going to get too much more time here. Splasher by the back bus. That's going to be the push forward. That's going to be the hard point. And this could be game. 10 seconds for the win. My. The LA Thieves, they have rebound magnificently. 5 seconds now for the win. And this could well be it. A final push from the Rocker. And it's not going to be enough. Slasher finds 3. He does drop. With that, Temp's going to get the final few seconds. And the LA Thieves, it is a statement. 3-1 in the end. Welcome to the
SMG が
cosmos.
一番けどすごいするなんかね SMG が負けたらね AR が何もできないよね
They figured it out from the kickoff classic, and Naval took too much of their swag. They were like, as long as we get that bag back, we'll be good to go once the CDL points and the matches that matter more start to kick in. They set the tone.
これか
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Call of Duty.
Roadblock.
何これ
You're a speed bump.
クリム6にインタビューかよ奥点踊ってんのこれなんかあったねこれ MW の時にもこういうオープニングあったよね
And here comes
Be, if you want to be the best,
確か覚えてるけどクロスロードボコるでしょエンパイア
This is just an opportunity for Seattle, and of course, an opportunity for us to see exactly where these teams stand, right? The chatter, I think, for the Empire meant that they have not slowed down, and they look as good this year
やっ
as
ぱ
they
ね
did
ヒュークの
that
髪の毛
last
じゃない
year. Obviously, for Seattle, can they turn that ship around?
Can they turn it around indeed? That is going to be the question of the season. And look, gotta try, man. Gotta give it a go. On board with the boys of the Dallas Empire, straight into this crossroads hard point.
あでもやっぱ M4 なんだね
Gold and black. Seattle Surge will be in the white and teal. Board with Fuchs
どこでフー取られた今
so many-
すげえ取られ方してなんか早くねちょっと待って瓦解するの早すぎね
Surge will be. Gotta try, man.
ちょっと
Gotta
待っ
give
て
it a go. On board with the boys
びっくりしたんだけど
of
今
Dallas Empire, straight into this crossroads hard.
開始30秒で経たずにリストってたよ。
Gold and black. Seattle Surge will be in the white teal.
あれ
Board with Hook straight away as we see this opening game. Point again, this PC, this tank.
ちょうどここ全部負けなんか。
Very, very small map. You can almost nade one side to the other, and here comes the charge from Surge. Three of them make their way forward. Crim's trying to lock down the back, can't quite get it all done himself. Illy with a couple of two pieces from across the map there.
いや、サジン全部残ったけど、E が何かサジン残ってるから、きついのか。
Oh my god.
ああ、ダメだろ、今の2枚目。
10 seconds in, they got control of the hard point and they flip spawns. It genuinely does not get better than that. That is the definition of perfect. And obviously, you see the positioning that a lot of these guys are taking up. Illy, you saw on the feed at the bottom middle of the map. He's there basically just to block and secure the spawns for his team. While, of course, guys like Hook in the action.
今の2番の秋があれか、コンテナ押されてるわけか。
Rotation over towards P2. Seattle does have a fair bit of pressure. You got gunless top office. Well, you had Octane coming down the street. They all get dealt with, stabilized. The Empire have made sure to secure
今ね、
that
コメント欄にはね、チェックメイトとクロスロード最強の男がいるんで。
Gunless over top. He's trying to work his way in through the back, and he's able to get there. Shot punch on point, and the break, at least for a moment, is in.
Now, got to still trying to keep that pressure on board. Keep trying to keep these players out from the back door, charging forward. I mean, dude, charging forward. Illy now making the cut through.
めっちゃやりにくいよな、ダラス。
Find another one there.
俺さ、なんか、
And Crim.
結構そういうイメージあるね。
In
なん
from
か
above now. And the clock still
ラッシュをめちゃくちゃ強くしたのがダラスだと思ってる俺は。
Taking in, of course, though, rotation battle. We're going to talk about this a lot on
わかんない
Crossroads.
考え方的にあれかもしれないけど。
Depending on when the patch comes in, but
昔のラッシュか。
full rotation, man.
今のラッシ
You
ュっていう
get
よ
the
りは。
spawns for one, you're gonna get the spawns for the second. You can see Seattle being very careful. You see
めちゃく
the
ちゃガン
spread
ファイト
they
でやっ
have
てくるよ。
across the map. Octane was over by Crate. They even have cliff control. The actual hard point, though, Illy, well, not really taking his time. He's trying to take those gunfights straight away. He gets chopped down, and that front line dealt with. That is 3 in the feed. Make it all 4 as Persini gets the final one.
これさ、
4 down for Seattle.
色全然わかんないんだけど俺。
Just walk up straight up barrels, but no, he gets dealt with. Seattle on point right now on this B3 hill.
Solid work still.
調べてこいよ、アドテージ。
Gonna be 35 seconds remaining in this one. Dallas still holding on this one tight. But again, the kills department, it's only really Hook who's going off at this point in time at 12 and 6. Everyone else, keeping the kills relatively level and gunless.
注釈
Doing what he
IT
can now to try to break these
あ
players
あ、
on
そういう
hard
こと
point.
ね。
Looney still with those favorable spawns. He has to hold this rock as well as possible. Illy now on the charge forward. Looney though with the big brain plays, playing the advantage he has. Does find a kill. A second goes his way as well. Looney, beautiful stuff so far. Christini now is going to be spawning up close, and that's where the hard point is, right there.
サジさ、全然点数取れてなかった覚えがするんだけど。
Seattle Surge
スコアしか見てないよ俺。まだ。
going into the next.
And those were truly massive wins by Looney. Now, of course, well, you still keep those spawns, you keep that rotation. You see the idea right now for Empire. They're sending 3 over towards Cliff, over towards Barrels. First already made it up. Persini doesn't even know which direction.
ヒュークの真下入ろうとしたけど V だったね。
And Empire, well, they've already got that rock control. They've already been able to flip those spawns.
2番って湧いたんかな今。
Already made it up. Persini doesn't
Ah,
even know
Waitanka.
which direction to look because he's hearing the players sneak up behind him. And Empire, well, they've already got that rock control. They've already been able to flip those spawns, and just like that, Looney falls out of the hill. Crim 6 there to take him down, and that is a again perfect break on P4. Flip the map on its head. Could have been an opportunity for Seattle to tie things up. Instead, Empire, well, they're looking to try to run away with this game and build a nice early
やっぱさ、
lead.
前に出るかさ、前に出ないとさ、
To be able to
なん
bump it
か
up to about
めっちゃ人数かけてきた時にきついよな、4
It
個っ
is
て。
not easy to break those points. Grim with 5 in a row. His 9th kill overall so far. Dallas will break over the 100-point mark here in this hard point. Seattle Surge now.
やっぱ場所変わる。あれでしょ、38でしょ。
And they've lost a player there who was on hard point. Straight back towards the APC tank we go. Shotzi, he's trying to take care of the spawns for the next.
38はね、ちょっと良くないかな。
Every single time Shotzi with a premium Semtex there lands the kill. Justini may be up next. Great awareness once again from Shotzi, and again a player who we have heralded as one of the finest left sticks in the entire
ここはね、ここがいいと思うんですよ、こ
No
こ。
other. Looking fantastic.
ど真ん中。あ、こことかいいんじゃないここ。橋の下。あ、でも橋の下。
doing things just so
橋の下いいんじゃない
efficient.
と思うん
Rambo
ですけど、どうですかね。
is just shedding a single tear.
38はね、車線ガン取りすぎてね、ガリソンのゴボみたいになりそう。
Hook right now, just leading by a mile in the slaying category, but they get the spawns they want. You get the 74.
同じキルの仕方してる。
Good enough for him to get 2, but again, 21 and 9. for the young man. Right now, the competition is less between Empire and Surge and more get the most kills on the side of the Empire. Hook right now feasting. But again, the spawns, they get what they want. They just have the full setup for the moment. Looney trying to make the play to get around crates and see if the Empire recognizes
ルーニーってこういうプレーうまいイメージある。
get around back. You see a couple players
こ
rotating
れなん
and
か
potentially
何
look
が
for
ス
him.
ッて入って
I suppose good
Kill
news for
the
the
yeah.
Empire still getting for the most part that closer spawn.
Yeah, Looney's doing what he can to try
I'll
to break
see.
in from behind, but Octane, he's also going to go down. Shotsy now with the control. Dallas looking to hold on to this hard point. Can they get their toes in? Let's listen to the battle rage now. And
乗らない乗らせないが重要になるね。間違いなく。
Fire Looney, fire Looney.
Take
Quickly
your
cut
time.
first.
Take your
Take
time.
our time on this. Yo, let's go up. Let's go up.
Yeah,
Fire.
yeah.
In fire. Sam, absolute 18. Probably push out mid lane.
This guy can.
英語さ、あんまりわかんネイティブの英語もあんまわかんないけどさ、ダラスの VC で結構良さそうだよね、これ。
18. There's two.
Yeah.
One.
Yeah, close, guy.
I spawned deep, so.
I'm making this scrappy.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
time dead.
Nice,
Just
good job.
make sure
I'm literally making
そんなことなかったわ。
Yeah, yeah. I'm watching top cat.
No, Looney got me.
Sam,
Left.
Sam, absolute top.
And bottom.
Mission on P1.
I have your cat.
More tires.
I'm flooding. I'm flooding. Yo, you can go up.
Remember me left, remember me bigger.
Yo, already here, guys. Already here. Got one.
I'm coming.
Got one.
That's more, carry.
Pierce up.
うん、強感です。
Up.
ダメでしょ、今の。
Carry, one tap.
Got vice.
Rustini, one
Keep
top.
left, keep left.
I got two.
Ship order, you're the best.
I heard bigger. Tyler, gonna.
Okay. I follow him up.
He's in the corner, That's
Yeah,
right.
Nothing top cat.
このチーム、ヒュークがぶっ壊れてんだよな。
One top mid tank. One top P1. Nice.
One check, Tyler.
There's probably a no
I
on
want deep
top,
up,
bro.
deep up, weak. Yo, pop up. Yo, hold up.
Oh, so it all sounds good to me, mate. I mean, is there anything you picked
そも
up
そも
there?
なんで4分ネイチなのか気になる。パマリさんってさ、4歩さ、ここだった時にやったことある？この岩のさ、ここに横。最初ここだったんよ。で、ここってなんかアンカーもそもそもできない。なんかここで湧き続けて無理ないよね、マジで。だからなんか、で、そういうのもあって、こっちになった、ポイント。けど、なんかこっちも結局、湧いたやつからこっちのクロスどんどん組めるから結構きつい。結局解決策がここ上がるしかないから、ここ上がってちょっと理想を変えるぐらいしかできないから、最低限の話で言うと。それは上下左右ある。そう、ある。
Not really feeling the pressure, man. Just calm, efficient work for him for the moment. We're able to get a
そのこっちはなんかエイム置いてたもん勝ちみたいなところあるからきついよね。
see a couple players rotating to make sure they're dealing with the flip side of Seattle, trying to send two players over top. Gunless able to win one big gunfight. I think Gunless actually able to pick up two.
まあまあバランスとしては確かにここだよな。
For his teammates because it is that difficult to get up top. Hook has made his way over, and the man has 31 kills to his name.
絶対こういうの強いよな、マジで。ヒュークの。負けたけど、明らかに時間とリソースかけないといけないじゃん、こっちに。ポイント寄ってるとこおかしい。そう、おかしいと思う。3取れなかったら4も取られるやん。4って硬いからさ、さっさと変えた方がいい。てか俺はクロスロードが一番嫌い。ガリソンも嫌いだけど。だからヒュークだけスコアおかしくない？ 34の16ってお前。
We're going to see 5 seconds for the win. The rotation's going to go down. Seattle are having to play for that time. They can't make a push.
プリスティにさっきからここで伏せてね。
He's now going to make the entry. Krim watching over the top of him. Lovely position to be in. Looney slides out, catches one. You're watching the play now develop. Krim goes down as well. It's a lovely counter attack from Surge. They're going to hold the line still. Really now come in from behind. It has to be perfect hard point from Seattle Surge from here on out. And I do not think they've got it in them. That's going to be it. The kills come through. Shotzzy now can make the victory lap as the clock will keep on ticking. And Dallas Empire, it was a very...
いや強いね。速いね、やっぱり。エンパイア。なんかスピード感が違うわ。
Nice 100-point club for them to add to the tally board. Hoop feasted all game long.
何回やっても確か勝つだろうね。10回やって10回勝つと思う。今のクロスロードは。多分あれだよな、エンパイアピックだよな、これ。
You're good to go. That could be Octane's job. Again, you talk about the human turret doesn't lose his one-on-ones. Wherever you think the focal point of a map is going to be, put him there, leave him there, and let him go to work. But First Blood's obviously key. Well, Octane, maybe try and throw a little bit of style in.
これ多分サージピックっぽいよな。シャドルサージも。クロスオーバー3本まででよくね。まあ、でもね。まあまあまあ、でも3本まででいい。どうだろう。3本ミッドとかにすればいいんじゃない？あ、でもそうするとあれか、3本近くなるから無理だ。
Brilliant work on Aluni. Just catches the elbow there with those shots, and with that, bomb goes down. You can see at the top of the stairs. Hello, Pristini still there. In the side room, Illy gets involved. Lovely trade.
いや、マジヒューク好きだ俺。4歩削除で。クロスオードだ、あれじゃね、別のすればよくね。それが一番いい気がする。待って、ちょっともう一回見させて。3をサチエ、3をサチエはありだと思う。で、4を、今の3、ファイヤーとか。
Catches the elbow there with those shots, and with that, bomb goes down. You can see at the top of the stairs. Hello, Pristini still there. In the side room, Illy gets involved. Lovely trades. Gunless now in a 1 versus 3. And that's going to be tough. He does get stunned, or he does get blinded. They know he's there. The nades are coming through. They're going to throw everything. And the kitchen sink at him. Gunless. Nice turn! Oh my word! He almost managed to get the
まああれ
second.
か、ホテル2階にエンパイアの戦いどころを設定したから、設定したっていうか、カバーでやっていこうみたいなあれだったのか。でもなんかスロープまで1枚上がってなかった、ショッチ。
I think that round, what? Just fantastic plays from Hook. Clean movement up top. He's getting the nades out, staying away from gunfire. Nice and easy as he works his way back up towards the steps. And while that entire thing was going on, Shotzi going on the fastest flank you can possibly have on Miami at the very least. And just
スロープは張ってるやつで気をつければいい。こことか上がるの強いよな。防衛で。
Now on offense Empire. We've seen this quite a few times. You're sending those two players over towards A. But it is a slow approach, and you can see Pristini, by the way, aggressive on the beach. Him and Shotzi might be meeting up fairly soon. And of course, while you got some players for the Empire waiting for the flank to come
クロスロード削除で別のマップ入れた方がいいと思うよ。クリーン6とこに見た。あー。よう抜いたね、それは。
Either way, though, first blood to Dallas Empire. Now, Prim approaching on the hotel side of the map. We're going to find any more here as he just scans the streets very, very vigilantly. Again, moving from cover piece to cover piece. Now making its way in towards A. Slowly but surely, here come the defending team. Seattle Surge now in a bit of trouble as those shots going through. Crim's making it difficult. Pristini still lying in wait. Playing a very, very patient game here. A's come through. Doesn't tag him up. There's the player on the bomb. Great trigger discipline finds one. Pristini. Delightful work coming out of Seattle Surge this round.
右から進行するとあれらくぼみになってるから見づらいよな。マイナンバーカード終わりました。お疲れさんでした。マイナンバーカード終わった瞬間に一つ5になったんだけど。グリーン、あ、入ったわ。なんでこうなった？あ、でもそっか。グリーン6ってどこで死んだ？AB。あー、もう寄ってたんか。
Beach right before they actually had the setup. Pristini was by himself after Octane gets picked because it was a 2-2 split. So if they're a little more aggressive on trying to get Pristini out of the game, the rotation's not.
去年からさ、ダラスエンパイアクソ人気だったけどさ、なんであんな人気だったのかわかんないんだけど、強いからだろうけど。誰か教えてくんね。メンバーで好きとかじゃなさそうじゃん。まあ、ヒューカ一定層のあれいるけど、これみんな各チームの服着てる。MW からね、あれなんだよ。みんな着てるよね。チームの服。ショッチどこから上がったの？ああ、そこから上がったのか。6番の位置から見えないもんね。イリー。Ah, ED が人気なんだ。
He can do no wrong. He can miss these shots, that would be great, but he's not going to miss them. That's going to be the kill. Eyes on the next one straight away. Hook's going to be there to try to help out, but he's just gone around the corner in the wrong way. There goes the kills from Illy, though, and just like that, Pristini now in a 1 versus 3 situation. He was defending over by A. Now, or attacking rather A. Now he has to make his way back over to the bomb, which the Dallas Empire have now secured very much. And with that, Dallas close out the round 2-1. Decisive victory.
イリーとショッツ。
And honestly, that round might come down to
あ、なんか
the difference in
でもイディはね、ちょっと聞いたことあるんよ。ショッチーは知らなかった俺は。全然。エンパイアはジョイスティックだからそれはね、チームエンパイアですね。
Again, Shotzi 2 for 2 on defense, just going on those very fast flanks around the beach side of things and just opening up the round for the team.
だってさ、そのルーキー2人以外のさ、メンバーって別に、まあ、クライスターとかは、クライスターとかクリームシックスとか人気かもしれないけど、それだけで見たら別にさ、そんなボンって人気出るほどじゃないじゃん、ヒュークとか。ヒュークはなんか強いって有名だけど、プロの中でもめちゃくちゃ強い人だから。エンパイアは、てかダラスエンパイアはね、なんか、母体どこだったっけ？調べてみないとわかんないけど。ゴッドゲームベリア。
A site. Octane's repositioned to that top window of the visitor's center. Again, a great spot to be in. Difficult to take the fights against the players by Casper and by that boat. Sini watching the center of the map, involved in the park action. Gunless now, he's on the other side by the B bomb site. No one's actually managing to go for that bomb just yet, but
そう、運営元が違うんだ。ダラスエンパイアって、同じことやってね、これ。これはダメじゃない？フェイズ分かったから、なるほど。なんか事前のその、なんだっけ、強そうとか、そういうので、あれはありそう。人気になるみたいな。ガンレスきついっしょ、これ。今日9時だよね、そうだよ。で、さっきの話戻すと、ダラスエンパイアはチーム運営元が、ヒュークがもともとあれ入ってたチームエンビっていうチーム。エイクスとかいた、あれだね、チームが運営元なんだけど、チームエンパイアっていうのはチームエンパイア自体があるから、このフランチャイズのチームってその運営元があるんよ。運営元のチーム。例えばロンドンだとローグっていうチームが運営元にあってみたいな。ライン来た。はい、でチームエンパイアとかあれってただそのチームエンパイアっていうのが運営元ってだけだから運営元でそのチームの名前難しいってこと。まああれだよ、運営が違うって話。なんか運営が違うけど名前が一緒みたいな。じゃあさっさと行っちゃった方が強いな。乗り声も聞こえたくね今。鳥も学校行くみんなさよなら。いってらっしゃい。これ問題のシーン。キルカン見るの必須みたいな。
Dunn goes through, does manage to connect with the flash. Here we go. Looney. Big. Oh no! No! Oh my god! No! What a win from Shotzi! That stings. Looney did everything right. But the old Cuevas Castro magic. 4 rounds to 1.
キルカン見るの必須。ハポでってことか。
Damn, that was a sick round from Shotzi.
あれビビるよな。いや、問題らしいけど。
Mr. MVP, we don't get to see it from his POV, but good lord, a man that deserves the award, the credit, and then some. Reaction time on point for the gunfight win. Worse for Seattle Surge, you just straight up hate to see it. Shotzi, a menace right now, either some fast flanks or 1v2 clutches. Not fun to deal with. The instantaneous class switch change. You like to see.
あれ回線なんかな、回線っぽいけど、今ルーニーかわいそうだった。
Top of the clutches, Looney though able to get that first blood. Seattle looking for any sort of momentum and just how quick in and out.
さ今のさホテルのさ上のここさクリアリングしなかったら一人いたんよね。MW もダルス買ったイメージだった。なんか言われてたよね。 なんだっけ、
Illy's now left scratching his head.
プレシーズンマッチかなんかで、エンパイア負けて、やっぱ回戦かよみたいに言われてなか
Can't
っ
quite
た。
take care of Pristini in that situation. Illy now in a 1v3.
オフラインの大
Looney's
会
first
最
blood
初の。
instrumental in keeping this round very, very much in the hands of Seattle Surge, and that was a huge 1v1 win in the last round. And Illy do a 1v3. 30 seconds remaining on the clock. Octane's going to take the shots. Octane's going to put him down. Surge.
エンパイア見てないんだよね、でもさっき。
Keep the mental
パリのロースターがさ、あれだ、ロスターがあれだと思わなかった。オーストラリア3人かと思わなかった。オーストラリア3人にキズミットに Z だと思わなかった。ファントムズが絶対来るやろなと思ってたら来なかった。しかもフランス出身のブレッシーが入ってないっていう。
3-3 tie rather than still being down 2 rounds, but certainly not out of it yet. Seattle back on the attack. Seems like they've had at least a little bit of success of getting the bomb down over towards A. Last time they did bully out the B site, even still Empire
ダラスめっちゃ引いて守ってんね、B 側。
Again, the key factor, he has been so aggressive in this direction. Octane though, off angle in the back of the map. Job well done, eyes off. But you take the gunfight human turret. Sending the reminder.
今のよう抜いたな。こういうのは個人技だよな。
That's a big win.
なんも見えな。なんも見えな。
The X-ray that player outline. What they see is even less. We're talking tiny pixels at that range. They see nothing. They really make those kills work. As does Fuke. Watching the flank.
プリスティーンに打ち合ったのもったいなくない？
Making its way in towards the B site. We have got Octane still over towards the Tiki side of the map, over towards Hotel. He's going to be watching the mid-map cross. So when Krim
なんかこれ死んだらさ、7番8番またクリアリングし直さなきゃいけないじゃん。
should have eyes on those
めんどくない
players.
結構。
Meanwhile, Looney and Gunless now encroaching on towards B. Got to check a lot of corners. Gives it away.
5番があれか、オクテンがロー使ってんのか。負けたか。負けるんかい。
Uh-oh, Illy won the fight against Octane in mid-map. Uh-oh, Crimson. Uh-oh. Oh! It's a very decisive retake from Dallas. I'm left speechless. Illy's on the defuse, and that's map point.
それきついよな。
But it effectively. And again, like a 5-2 lead, in spite of the fact of how close some of these.
だからやる時間長くない？1時間19分ってあるけど。
Two pieces on defense over towards the A site. One of the times didn't make a single bit of difference. Get that 1v1
最終マップまで行くのこ
towards
れ。
the end with Shotzi versus Looney.
行かないかで
Get
も。
close, but no cigars. The embargo is in, I think, pre-Cold War, so not too there in first blood.
結構このマップの AR クリアリング技術だよな。
He's in.
マジで。
Straight on towards A. Should have at least eyes on him.
B の方が楽だから B 選んでんだろうな。
Friggin' hand up high.
あの
Oh, nice shot.
アマチュアのチーム。
Axon out makes it a clean 3v3.
クリアリング楽だもんな。
That bomb gone down though. There's defenders of the Dallas Empire in the middle of the map. Huke's gonna have to cross the street, and he better look both ways. But you know what? Gunless brings the fight to him. Could have been a mistake. A wonderful 1v1 win. Oh, it was.
めっちゃショッチ言ったね。
Shotzi. Now in from behind. 20 seconds on the bomb. Shotzi in from behind. Oh no! He doesn't finish the kill. Can he get on it? He does. The nades come through, and in a flurry of explosions and gunfire.
絶対これあれだよな、なん
6-2 win.
だっけ、A 攻めちゃうと、A 攻めの時に B 攻めると強いよな。
A clinical.
ゆっくりでも全然いいし。最終サーチまで行く。あ、これ、あれか、インタビューあんのか。コントロールで終わんのね。
And on defensive side, let's say you have a life advantage, then you can kind of throw your body at more and trade kills effectively because of, and then on the flip side, on offense,
Trying to wriggle around.
Boy, need to find a map where you can just flood out through green and go and get that setup rolling. Of course, we get to see how both of these teams approach it. So the issue is for Seattle, they just need to find a way to slow these players on Empire down.
あ、ちょっと。はい。営業用の資料動画今日中に頼める？
作っておきます。
On Hook again, dropped 34, 36, whatever. First hard point shots, he was feasting in the for Seattle. They just need to find a way to slow these players on Empire down. Hook again, dropped 34, 36, whatever. First hard point.
ずるだろこれ、このフラグ。
Destroyed. We're still the actual control right now. Nice and balanced out. Nothing too crazy going on for the moment. Like Seattle able to pick up a couple more of these kills.
They're trying to wriggle around each other and see who can get the advantage. So far, Huke finds one. Shotzi now. Charging forward. The nade lands. Doesn't do a whole lot to him. He's made tough stuff, that boy. Now the double vent push. Looney is going to get up top and find nothing in there. There's going to be an Illy and a Shotzi about to peek out from behind. And I quite like it. It's going to give them a different angle to attack this one from. Octane makes his way through the green side of the map, hoping to find some more kills. Looney does get involved on a crim. Over to B we go. Now we're going to see Seattle start to capture this position. Shotzzy does manage to peek in and out, but from behind though, got to worry about those players coming in off spawn. Shotzzy still on the wait. Does get it on the cutlass, and now Shotzzy can just sort of keep doing laps. Chance. He's got 3 in a row right now. How many more can he get? 30 seconds
でも
remaining.
一応あれなんじゃないの、
Defense reigns
これっ
supreme.
てさ、アメリカの国内でやってんじゃないの、どんち
Oh my god.
パリスリージョンとかもあれじゃない、
This is already
あの
just 20 seconds.
北山プレイだけど、
Look at the
確
amount of
か
progression that has
アメ
happened
リカでやってる
on
み
this
たいな
B
こと言って
point.
た気が
Just
するけ
a
ど、そ
sliver.
んなことない。
That has been the story so far of the round. It honestly doesn't even feel dominating. It just feels like Shotzzy found a moment where he's picking off a few players, shooting in the back, and then once you get the control, you just never give it up. Rossini, opportunity to try to get the two-piece to get some sort of opening, but
めちゃくちゃライン上げてたから何もできずに終わったけどこれ。
Just, clock. We will switch. We didn't see a lot of players drop out. Very, very.
Oh.
Seattle Surge. Now on defense. Let's go for a quick Astro Gaming listen in. Seattle Surge.
レードって別に防衛マップって感じないけど、このマップがっつり防衛マップだよな。
Loading right now. Trying to get mid tank. They could be vent.
Could be vent. I don't see anything in the back. I have vent cross. You have my caution. I have vent cross. You have my caution.
Crim's caution. Crim's
ガンレスって帽子かぶんのやめたんだね。
top caution. Top caution. Tyler. Top caution.
Good enough caution. Good enough caution now.
One shot clear.
Got me. Got me. Another one there. Got me. Top caution.
あれか、シカゴからかもう。
Bottom crate. No, I'm on point. Resupply, dead. Go on. L's up, bottom green. I'm waiting for you guys.
Top crane.
Nice. Any leg on point?
Off the clear. Chance exactly what we wanted to hear. I mean, the Seattle Surge, they are not going down without a fight. Gunner's back on point, finds himself 1. 30 seconds remaining. It could be a tale of the same sort of round. We're seeing these defensive teams pushing up far, keeping the enemy team out of play. 20 seconds now remaining. We could be seeing another play here, but again, number 1, Shotzzy. He's managed to slip through the net and now in on the B.
ガリソンの攻め、
Stops the clock at 17 seconds.
ワンウェーブ返されたらきついみたいなこのね。
Illy's got to make a
ワンウェーブっていうか、
Can
一回下げられたらもう無理やけど。
There's a chance to stop the clock. 8.8 seconds.
超きつい。
Now Illy has got to survive for as long as he possibly can. Not an easy ask. There's the kills chance and right back at him. Shotzzy's going to get a tick, but is it enough this late in the game?
Oh.
It's getting picked apart right now. No map control. Now the flood is forced over towards B. Seattle with all the control in the world. Hook though, not able to pick up the second. Octane.
全然知らなかったけど今。
Not too far apart. I think it might only be a
ゾンビだったわ。
1 or 2 kill difference between these two teams. So, job well done on both sides. And just still waiting to see if we can get any sort of opening on offense as Seattle. Well, Rossini just aggressive right up towards these cat steps. See if anyone can get that first pick. Make that open.
Here we go. Trying to make something happen here, and again, the shots from Krim, the crossfire from Illy as well backs him up. Looney now on the flank. Has himself 1. Also identify Shotzzy on the wrap though, so now you have to be very, very careful. And oh no, Shotzzy is armed and dangerous now, roaming around the back of the side of the map. Well, Looney gets a bit of retribution. Immediately cut on out.
余ったらルーニーも負けてたんだ今。
Trying to make
怖い
the
な。
charge forward. He and Octane now looking to make something happen here, but again, B is not easy to get to. A lot of angles to defend from. Great awareness. Takes care of a few events below. Now, you have to see a play in towards B. The clock's still ticking. Oh my god, there are so many players in the vents right now. Dallas have formed the conga line. And it may actually work out. Oh my god, it worked out. Shotzzy finds 2.
たくさん人数の暴力でさ上がってくるやばくない？
No one can get near these points.
It's just a
そうやってライン上げられるだけでめんどくさいもんな。
On your way home, I suppose, but I mean, again,
上がってた人が下がんなきゃいけないから。
again, all these rounds for both teams, it just felt easy on defense. I think you even saw it from Looney's perspective earlier. They finally get some pressure up towards the middle of the map. He turns around and Shotzzy's in your spawn. Nice 3 down coming in for the Empire, and with 7 seconds left.
なんかどっちもビート取れずに時間切れで負けてんだけど。
Looking for a couple shots in, but I mean, this might be the quickest control that we see all
こういう試合展開になるよな。
This is insane. This is a crazy one. I do think Dallas have got to go big. We saw LA Thieves do it against Rocket. One decent play, and you are going to see those rounds start to swing. But on offense, it is tough, man. That's the opening break. Illy's going to get first blood. Looney goes down low, and it's just all Dallas in the kill feed. Can Looney stop that? if only for a brief moment. There's one, can't get the second as
お
well.
い
Pressure
今
mounting,
のスッチの
Charlotte
カバーはなん
starting
だ
things up. Finds himself a nice kill straight on the offensive. He goes. Can he get any more out of this one? No, he cannot. Unfortunately, Stini will take the place of him in the center of the map again, just trying to be a nuisance at all times.
I will say, that was a moment. You talk about potential openings. That A site was actually open for Shotzi, but instead of trying to cut over, obviously he doesn't know this. Well, now he's got the perfect flank around back. There's one. Shoot the second.
Oh.
He got a little bit baited by Gunless's movement, so he doesn't quite get the kill, but now they're trying to flood out towards A. Pressure from Seattle. They're able to get back and retain that site, but either way on offense, the most we've actually seen. But now these players flooding into green, just giving the opening potentially. For Stini, you talk about winning the most important
今のあれで
one on the map
ウェーブ
so
で
far.
め
If
ちゃく
he
ちゃ
doesn't get that
削ったね
kill,
チケ
could
ッ
have
ト
had dire consequences behind it. Either way, progress at B is going to be there. The final tick about to
さあ
come
なんでチケ
through.
ットっていうのこの
There's
枚
going
数
to
の
be
こ
a
と
5 life advantage.
枚数っていう
2
形チケッ
minutes
トっていう
almost
の
on the clock for Empire to try to get this A point.
This is the Alamo, Seattle Surge. They have one final point remaining. 18, make it 17 lives now to get it done. Dallas sitting at 23,
さんもうレンガパーツ
overall,
め
and
ちゃ
they
くちゃ
are
押して
going to
る
be making the play. Looney
負
in
け
now
ました
from behind, just cutting these players out. With that, map control should lie in the hands of Seattle Surge. They've got a little bit of a run now to make their way forward. They're giving a lot of respect there to Dallas Empire. Don't have that much map clearance, but now Duke's leading the charge. In he goes through top green. One kill at a time. The trophy system's going to just shave his eyebrows right off as that flash grenade blows up before his very eyes. And Krim now being very, very sneaky indeed. Trying to find the play in from behind. Great shots in Christini. Shots he's now made his way through bricks. Play could be on. Illy finds kills as well. Dallas, this could be it. They could have found the kills they needed to right off the start of Krim's one. And with that, they're on the point. Now Hugh, it falls to him. The shots come through. He's going to take care of Pristini, and with that now, the front line moves.
あーこれエンパイア取りそうだなこれ
For Dallas start to flood on
つかない
through.
け
The
ど
crossfire comes in, and Bricks is now showered with the remains of Seattle Surge. Krim still going. Shotzi now. He and Krim on point, going for the full cap chance. The second tick is the thing of the past. They could well and truly close it out here on offense.
Well, one man was able to get to the steps. That's going to be Looney. Illy from up top, only able to pick up two along the way. He gets traded. Octane wins his one, and Gunless can't quite finish it. Who? The final man, the final gunfight. He picks up two to keep that pressure over towards A. Looney's trying to get these trades, and right now maybe a bit of a contest, but Empire still in the hills, still in those power positions, trying to end the game here.
There's only two players left now for Seattle Surge. They've got to go, and they've got to go big. Gunless finds one. He's now bleeding out.
これやってもあれかチケットが全然ねえの
He comes from up high, and with that, Octane falls as well. It's a 3-1 win. Dallas turn it on its head and manage to seal the deal on the offensive round. A clean dispatch there towards the end of the game.
ガンレスのばっかだけどめっちゃ暗いんだけど
Dallas Empire. They mean to start the season like they finished the last one. Looking damn dangerous indeed.
Hook and Illy popping off towards the end. Even in that kill where Hook gets traded, it was Illy that was there for the trades. They needed repeated two pieces to keep that pressure on the hill. Each of those players able to deliver. I think Hook, for those final few kills, makes sure to just be that nail in the coffin.
Here. We have already seen, of course, the Rocker versus LA Thieves. We've seen Seattle.
明日これいやいやいやいや邪魔めっちゃ邪魔
Surge versus Dallas Empire.
シカゴとパリ無理でしょオプティック強くない今回フェーズとギリアズ普通に書いたらフェーズだけどギリアズって誰いるっけあれかEG のメンバーとビビットかフェーズ勝ちそうだななんかこの左2チームが順当に勝ちそう
So next up we got Optic versus Legion and FaZe versus Gorillas tomorrow. Really, really excited about what is to come, and I'm very excited once again to see
喋ることなさそうだもん
that is something I'm very interested to see. Do FaZe have the fire we all know that they've had last season, but can they bring
This is non-stop. They've got nowhere to run.
あ、疲れた。オッケー。大丈夫でしょ、これで。ある程度は分かった。じゃあ配信終えるか。お疲れさんでした。ダラスと埋められるチームあるのか。どうだろう。全部理解したフェーズじゃない。すべてを理解したフェーズなら勝ちそう。でもメンバー的にはオプティックも結構強くない？結構。はい、お疲れさんです。